Hey everyone, Nicole here with Cellbotics, and let's get right to it. An AI-proof business. What am I talking about? This is not clickbait. I really want to talk about this. This is a topic that is on everybody's minds right now. Business owners and employees alike are kind of freaked out with ChatGPT and AI and all the types of things that you can now do with AI. I will say this, what is AI coming for first? So there was an initial thought about AI. First, let me say I'm not an AI expert, but I've been doing a lot of research, including I've went and actually seen a robot in our own industry, so the cell phone repair industry. So there's actually processing centers where they process devices in mass volume, right? This is big facilities. This is not like your local retail shop. Well, anyways, they usually have a team of people that are processing devices, right? They're testing them. It's kind of like an assembly line type of process. And so went to a show recently and they had one of these robot arms, which was pretty high priced, of course, right? But it would replace that repetitive step of taking the phone, putting it in for diagnostic, running the diagnostic, and moving it over to the next section, right? And so this is kind of where we see AI in our own industry kind of coming into play. But as far as AI doing repair on consumer devices, so someone has a broken device and needs a screen and they need to go somewhere immediately and get it fixed, we're pretty far away from that being real, right? And so I look at our industry as AI proof for the most part. I mean, just think about it. This is hardware. This is not software. And from the research that I found and, listening to other people and people that are experts in AI, it was always assumed that AI would come after physical jobs first. So McDonald's and, repetitive jobs, things where you are, you're taking an order, you're putting the items in the bag, and you're putting them out the window, right? But this is not what's happened. It's actually been artists, which from what I've read is what people thought it would go for last. They thought, well, who's going to replace art? I mean, everybody wants art from a human, right? Because why is art special to us, right? I listened to this one gentleman online and he had this great analogy. It's because something that we can't do. So anything we can't do leaves us in awe. So, wow, look at that sculpture, right? And it inspires you. Or you look at this painting and, you look at it and you think, wow, a person made that. But then we see all this art that AI is spitting out, and it's very intriguing. Some of it is very thought-provoking, right? And so I think people in the art arena, of course, there will always be demand for human art, right? That's my personal opinion, right? But another thing that AI has really come after is content writers, blog writers, right? And it's not that these jobs are going to be completely alleviated. It just means that the people that do this stuff have to use AI. And so instead of needing 10 content writers, you may have one that can use AI really, really well, right? And so it's going to take an effort of the person who does the skill set that AI has really entered their industry and disrupted it, to be able to educate themselves, right? Here at Cellbotics, we're using AI every day now. Every way I possibly can, I want my team implementing AI. Me, myself, I have to learn about different websites and different services that, I can get with AI, right? And so, this is the new normal, okay? And it's only going to get more wild. AI is only going to become more prevalent. There is no stopping it. So if you're someone who's thinking that this will slow down, it's not going to slow down. This is, in the next 2 years, we're going to see some massive changes, okay? So a lot of people who are entrepreneurs and small business owners are freaking out a little bit, right? I mean, if you go online, there's concerns. You look at the comments, okay? Is my job secure? What happens when my job is alleviated and it's done by a machine, or the company that I have, and the service that we do is alleviated because of AI? Well, you need to shift. You need to pivot. Okay. I can't tell you how many times I've pivoted. Do you know I've owned other companies? Okay. I've owned a bookkeeping company. I owned an ice cream company. That was a nightmare. Okay, so there's a lot of things that I've done, and I pivot, and it's natural, okay? It's not hard to do. It's literally natural. It's like breathing for me. Something happens, didn't go my way, I learned from it. It's never a mistake, wish I didn't do that. And yeah, I've lost money. I've lost lots of money on bad deals, right? But I pivot. And so I think at this moment right now is a pivotal moment where you as an entrepreneur need to be looking at industries that are a little bit more AI proof, right? Where you can use AI, but it can't completely take you out of the game, right? What better than hardware repair? Okay, the skill set that we possess as repair people is able to be transitioned into other electronics. AI bots is electronic. I know I'm not a robotics person, but when these things are everywhere, they're going to need people with skill sets, and companies are going to be willing to train you up, okay? There'll be certificate programs with the robot companies, and just like you've got HP certificates and all of that, okay? Don't be afraid. Just pivot. Be ready for it. So what else other to do than to get into hardware? Software jobs are going to be the ones that are going to be most affected up front. Let's just be honest here. Okay? Except for people that really specialize in their craft, right? But the mediocre and the ones that are just doing it for $1, you guys are getting out of here. And it's actually probably a good thing. We needed a purge like this for a while. Because too many people take advantage of people and do, half-butt work, right? Okay, so get in repair. Cell phone and computer repair. That is AI proof. I am not lying to you. It's also recession proof. We have had our best years as a repair company through COVID. Repair shops grew massively and they couldn't take off. They expanded during COVID, okay? This is proof that this industry, computer and phone repair, electronics repair, is recession proof, and I am telling you, it's AI proof. It may be, for those of you that are really into AI and you're like, Nicole, in 10 years we're gonna have robots fixing our phones. Okay, that's fine. Our phones are gonna be unbreakable. Okay. You know how many years they've been saying that? I get it. Yeah, there's bendable LCDs coming out, but you know how far we are away from that being just mass scale, everybody having it? I mean, honestly, guys. If you want a business that's going to stand the test of time, electronics repair. I'm not lying. This is not a gimmick. I'm not just trying to sell you on our course. We have trained hundreds and hundreds of people that own legit businesses right now are doing really, really well. And they are recession proof. They lived through COVID. They've quit their jobs. They've expanded to multiple locations. And now they're AI proof. They're not even worried about it. It's like, AI, okay, but I still got to take screws out and fix this phone, okay? So download the ebook below. If you want an AI proof business, I'm telling you, this is the business for you. If you want to invest in something long-term, get into electronics repair. We are the school to go to, but take the book at least. Okay, it's going to give you information. It's going to give you an insight. There's a personal letter from me in there. There's a personal letter from Michelle Cox in there, who is their computer repair trainer. Please download this AI proof business ebook and inform yourself, and let's stop the fear, okay? You can pivot into something else. I hope to see you at one of our classes.